Hi, I'm Karl Konrad and welcome to the July edition of Australian Immigration News. As usual with the month of July, we have a lot happening. Not all the changes occur in July only, so you have to keep watching every month because there's always something going on, especially during the pandemic period. Today we're going to talk about the impact of the 50% reduction on people entering Australia may have on visa processing, the changes in state and territory sponsorship programs, changes in visa laws, pricing increases for applications, and more. Thanks for tuning in, and if you're interested in our monthly news edition along with all the other fascinating immigration content we create, subscribe to this channel. The recent news about the 50% reduction in people allowed to enter Australia is likely going to impact the processing of offshore visa applications, even if the government does not officially announce this. To continue to grant permanent residency to people outside of Australia will increase pressure upon the numbers allowed to enter Australia without travel permission. Already we're seeing a disparity between offshore 190 visa applicants who have been waiting for more than a year for their visas to be granted, whilst our onshore clients recently been granted their 190 visa in about 1 month. We do not expect changes, however, to offshore partner visa applications or parent visa processing due to the 50% reduction of people allowed to enter Australia. Western Australia surprised everybody last week by announcing its new pathway for sponsorship in a much broader occupation range that was not covered before. The changes mean you'll only need a job offer in your nominated occupation for 12 months by a Western Australian company to secure sponsorship for the 491 visa. The range of occupations are quite broad, and importantly for all of those accounting students out there, you're on the list as well. We'll be making an updated video about Western Australia's sponsorship shortly. The ACT has introduced small business owner benefits into its Canberra matrix by giving 20 points if your business has been operating for 12 months in Canberra and meeting certain requirements. It's not a program on its own like South Australia, Queensland and Tasmania. Victoria has changed its sponsorship program, now focusing on applicants working in their target sectors with STEM skills. These target sectors include health, medical research, life sciences, digital, agri-food, advanced manufacturing, and new energy emissions reductions and circular economy. The good part is that you don't need to be working for any particular period of time, but it's still fairly restricted and vague about what occupations can actually meet their requirements. The South Australian Government released its new occupation list and requirements on the 14th of July. Offshore hopefuls now have a number of critical skilled occupations to choose from in specific trade and health occupations. You can see these occupations listed here. If it fits you, you must submit a registration of interest to the South Australian Government if you meet the published requirements for your occupation. Most of them need at least 5 years of work experience in the last 8 years, and other requirements vary, such as minimum points required, English and visa subclass available. For those of you onshore, the requirements for many occupations have changed compared to the last financial year. You need to check your particular occupation to see if any of the requirements have altered. On the 22nd of June, the government increased the number of occupations dramatically on the Priority Migration Skilled Occupation List, the PMSOL. 22 occupations were added, including chefs, accountants, engineers, nurses, and many ICT professionals. Unfortunately, this list has not been applied to the processing of points-based skilled visas, such as the 189, 190, or 491 visas. However, that may change in the future, so let's see. The usual increase in visa fees on the 1st of July were observed with quite a number above the CPI level. In particular, to apply to the AAT now for a review will set you back $3,000 and a citizen application to $490, nearly double. With this increased fee to become an Australian citizen, will this mean the Australian government will come to your aid to bring you safely back to Australia when you're in trouble? I think you all know the answer to that one. The Working Holiday Visa program has seen a few changes recently which are worth highlighting. Working holiday makers working in the tourism and hospitality sectors anywhere in Australia may now work up to 12 months with the same employer or organisation without requesting permission. Work undertaken in the tourism and hospitality sectors in the northern remote or very remote Australia can also be counted as specific work experience towards the eligibility for a second or third working holiday maker visa. This option will be available for applications lodged from the March 2022. For March 2022, eligible current and former working holiday makers in Australia will also be able to apply for the visa for free. This will encourage many working holiday maker visa holders to continue to stay in Australia and assist with the skills shortages. The Business Investment and Innovation Program has streamlined down to 4 visa subclass 188 categories. They are now Investor, Significant Investor, Business Innovation, and Entrepreneur. We'll provide the official Immigration Department comparison of the old and new streams, which also has a useful brief description of the requirements of each. You can find this link in the description below. Well, that's enough updates for now, and stay tuned for next month's edition of Australian Immigration News. Before that time comes out, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also check out our many videos stored on our channel page to explore. If you need help, reach out to us to book an appointment online for a consultation by visiting our website or just pick up the phone. As always, take care out there and I'll see you next time. So bye for now.